shit.
So technically, if we had technology, we could just done it by technology.
It's not quite as fun. Technology.
Wait, are we starting right now?
No.
Oh, we were, but Daniel's leaving.
Just keep going.
Oh, the music. Daniel's out of the room. I had to redo it because our memory card went to shit, but it means one thing. Daniel, the Squeakle Newkirk. 2 Cody, 2 Dietrich. And Tyler, Citizens on Patrol Tipton. It's time once again for another episode of DCP's sexiest show, Rank Me Off. A show where we pick a topic, pick our personal top 5 of said topic, discuss, then do a group rank off. This episode's topic, movies that we wish had a sequel.
So, Daniel was the Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Uh-huh.
Cody's was Fast and the Furious.
No, Too Fast, Too Furious.
I'm talking about the franchise.
Oh, right.
And then mine was Police Academy. You just ran the randomest movies.
I was going to do Tyler Mission to Moscow, but I wasn't sure if you'd know that one.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what, like 7?
That's the very last one, yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
We just did our intro.
What?
Yeah. You want me to redo it?
No.
Waka chicka waka chicka waka chicka waka
I
chicka
missed
waka
the
chicka
porn
waka.
music too?
Yeah.
Your name was Daniel the Squeakle Newkirk.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to go first?
Cody.
Oh, yep.
Cody's all
Cody.
but you forgot to do it, didn't you?
No, I've had a hard time with this.
He's
I
been-
need somebody else
he's
to
been
go first.
struggling with
He's
it, yeah.
gonna bring up. Oh, I had to move.
So there's a
I
sequel.
got
You know what? No.
I got it.
No.
I'm just-
fine. I'll go. Castaway.
Oh
Ooh,
God.
that's actually. How would they do? You got any ideas on what they would do?
I'm gonna say. Well, this one is legit. It's just a fucking.
It's him going to work for UPS.
Right. I got a lot of experience in the delivery service, and UPS usually just does in the area that I'm doing. But he then goes in the river and then gets washed out to sea to another island.
So you said experience. Were you brown delivery, white delivery,
Wow.
or food delivery? Well,
No,
he did.
had FedEx delivery.
Oh, you're gonna name it. Okay, I didn't think you were gonna name it.
Yeah.
So you used to work for FedEx?
No. I'm
I just
talking
asked
about
you.
Tom Hanks' character.
You said you had a lot of experience.
No,
in
he
delivery.
had, because I was answering as Tom. Yeah, I have a lot of delivery experience.
I missed that part.
Who didn't silence their phones?
Cody.
That is a big dick. Who sent you that pic?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
How
I
you
got the-
doing?
And he still
And
did.
it's a sequel to the pic. Ooh, that's a butthole.
Chocolate starfish.
And hot dog flavored water.
Okay, so your first one's Castaway.
Castaway.
Okay.
I like the idea of not necessarily in a idea I had for a Castaway movie is a self-retreat exile this time instead of him actually getting swept away.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something like he goes to live in the. It tries to move back into society. I pulled an Adam, but then he has a mental breakdown and he ends up being trapped in an airport.
Oh, that would be cool.
But no, the
The
idea
Tom Hanks-averse.
Yeah.
the idea of like because he did everything it took for him to survive, and that part in that movie where he comes back and everything he did was just so fucking simple, resonated with me so hard.
Serious question.
Yeah.
Do you think he fucked that volleyball?
No, it didn't have a hole in it.
It did too. Its brains were blown out of the top.
Well, at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think he did it?
No,
Oh, okay.
that was his friend Wilson. They're just buddies.
Voight! Voight, come back, Voight!
But the idea I have is everything he accomplished on that island was made trivial as soon as he stepped back on land. And the idea that he lost everything again, maybe, and just later on in life, he's like, I don't need to do all this rat race stuff. I can do this, live by myself out in the middle of nowhere and be fine.
And eat rats.
Or he comes back from the island and he's like, I spent 5 years on a deserted island. Now I must reclaim my city. And he's the Green Arrow.
Yeah. I actually kind of like that idea of a castaway too, because like reintegrating back into society and being like the first one, like you're physically cast away, and then the sequel you could be like socially cast away because no one's gonna get it. Like his fucking wife remarried.
Yeah, that's rough.
Well, he had been gone for almost 10 years.
No, yeah, no one.
Oh, was it that long?
I think it was.
I got it. Keep talking.
But yeah, so that was my idea of like
Zelda's boob size. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong question.
so it would be that sort of commentary of like, okay, is this world something I actually can connect with anymore?
4 years.
Oh, 4 years? Yeah.
That's a pretty quick move on.
Well, people grieve differently.
Some people like riding dick.
Hypothetically, Adam,
Uh-huh.
Doesn't
If
someone have
you
to be gone for 5 years to be legally declared dead?
No, 7 in absentia.
Oh.
if you were to disappear, how long do you think it would take for Dana to move on? Just hypothetically.
Oh, an hour?
Really?
That's why he texts every so often from his phone. He's like, "Hey, still alive."
And Dana, damn.
And she's like, fuck! If I knew how to block it, the number.
So that's my first one, Castaway. The second one is Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I always fucking hated that ending.
Okay,
Why?
remind me. Spoiler,
Because it
spoiler
feels
has
so, like, it feels like, okay, so his happily ever after is he just has to live in fucking exile for the rest of his fucking life?
But I mean, did you see his face? He was happy.
Yeah, he was happy.
But he wasn't being used and abused by people, and I'm sure Vincent Price's corpse was probably there.
Well,
did he die in the movie?
Yeah, that's why he has scissor hands, because he dies and he can't finish his hands.
I need to rewatch that movie, but wasn't he like just like cutting hair and trimming hedges and people
that's
loved him,
all
and then he killed a girl trying to finger her or something, and then
No, the one chick was trying to bang him, and he was like trying to get away, and like he like cut her face.
Okay, look.
okay.
I don't mean to be victim blaming, but if you're dating a dude named Edward Scissorhands who has scissors for hands, and you let him finger you, and then that's kind of on you.
right? Yeah, like
But no, it was like one of those things, like, apparently there was nobody in this world that could, besides his father, who could have made him hands. Okay, I get that point. But give us a movie later on where somebody like, hey, we legit just have fucking prosthesis. We can make you fucking hands. And wait, you're fully articulating with like no upkeep. You are like a modern marvel of science that can be used.
Yeah,
to
and they would
organs
have
and
they would
limbs.
have captured him and then like dissected him and studied him.
why didn't he just get really big sausages and just
like pool noodle the hands.
yeah?
Yeah.
I guess Edward Sausage Hands is a porn parody, but I mean,
I think it's Edward. I think it's Edward Penis Hands.
Well, the thing is, what I'd want, like, and this is little just, look, I would like a better happy ending than just I have to live the rest of my life in exile.
that's fair.
And just like, it never used to snow until he came. And
But didn't you just say in Castaway you wanted him to live in
yeah,
exile?
but that was the Castaway thing.
Oh,
This is Edward Scissorhands, a guy that was in exile his entire life.
Edward Penis Hands.
Oh, look at that on X Video even. That's one of the few porn sites you can get in Missouri.
I don't know.
Oh, welcome to Missouri, by the way.
Sometimes if you're in Illinois, it thinks you're in Missouri. and
Oh,
you can't.
shit. No!
That's okay. X videos is still good.
It's all right.
What was it?
Number 3.
3. I want a Megamind 2.
They
did
did do
make
it. Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
it wasn't good at all.
Well,
It was a COVID movie. It was like their version of like the Sinister Six come in town. It was a really, really bad movie.
Yeah, it was.
when did they do this?
Like
Megamind Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate 2024. It's got 2.5 stars out of 10.
It is really, really
Judging
bad.
by the fact that you don't know it could probably tell you how bad it is.
All right, so I want them to do a Megamind 2 good.
Well, we'll allow it since you didn't. Yeah, we'll allow it.
All right, I legit didn't know.
March 1st, 2024.
I want them to make a Fast and Furious 2 movie.
It's streaming on Peacock.
They haven't made a Fast and Furious 2.
Yeah, I know. I got the joke.
Yeah.
Didn't
Okay,
they do
yeah,
Too
so-
Fast, Too Furious?
Yeah, but it's not Fast and Furious 2.
You're right, that's 22.
Yeah, so I legit want a real Megamind 2 movie.
And your idea would be.
I kind of like the idea of a Sinister Six sort of thing where more
Let me tell you, it doesn't work out.
It's like the Doom. Like I want it to be like the Legion of Doom being like, "Hey, you broke our covenant by going hero, Megamind. What the fuck?"
I don't know if they'd say that.
It's not Legion of Doom, it's Doom Syndicate, but you've kind of nailed the plot of this movie so far.
Did I actually see this? Just like it was sucked so bad I fucking blanked it.
I tell you what,
Movie I'd like to see a good version of that.
I tell you what, we'll go sit here, go watch it real quick, and come back.
Okay.
Two days events after the events of the film, Megamind now assumes his role of Metro City's defender. He, along with Old Chum, formerly Minion, stops a crime trio known as Go Fish Gang, blah, blah, blah. The Doom Syndicate, a supervillain team consisting of Lady Doppler, Pierre Pressure, Behemoth, and Lord Nighty Night, which Mega Man used to be a part of, breaks out of prison to visit him, thinking that his hero role is part of an evil plan. They embark on a crime spree, eventually challenging Mega Man to prove he is still evil by robbing a bank. Mega Man struggles to do so.
Ha! Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not very good either.
All right, what's your number 4?
There's also a sequel series called Megamind Rules.
All right.
What's that streaming on?
Peacock.
Oh, Peacock?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord.
You think you're a Megamind fan.
That's just so fucking bad.
That's pretty funny.
All right, number 4.
Oh, God.
Cody's world just imploded.
Mm-hmm.
I am so sorry. God, my brain fucking broke. I'd like to see a Last Action Hero 2.
Oh, that's a random poll. Okay.
I want it to be...
But modern movies instead of 80s movies?
No, I want it to be the original... I want it to be the old guy encountering modern movies.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, being like, back in my day, and it'd just be like, wasn't that the point of these movies, to do these fantastic things that were unbelievable? Why did it have to be so real?
It'd be cool because you see him coming into a gunfight like they did in the 80s, just one arm in it, and then like you see people John Wick tactically coming through a hallway, and he's like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool. And then, like, riding on the top of the Fast and Furious car or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, cars physically can't go that fast.
Would you still have Arnold do it, or would you have someone else?
I don't think we can have Arnold do it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to plaster that man back together if you're going to put him in an action movie.
Well, we could CGI it. They've CGI'd him pretty well a few times now.
Fair.
Yeah, but even though, like, take The Irishman and the Indiana Jones, it was cool to see a young Indy, but you still have a 70-year-old Harrison doing these stunts, even though they've de-aged him.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
What, just shoot from the hip, you don't put too much thought of it. What modern actor would you switch Arnold for?
I'd actually do the guy who did Butcher.
Carl Urban?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Like, I think that'd be a pretty good flick. I think that would be, like, it'd be like, because it's exactly that sentiment of, like, why I don't like modern Bond movies is because they got rid of the goofiness. They got rid of, like, hey, here's the plaster cast rocket gun, and now it's like, yeah, this gun, it has a fingerprint reader.
What voice was that?
That was like a really sad
This
British.
is my nerdy, smart Q voice.
Oh, that was Q?
That was Q.
I thought that was Money Penny.
I like Q. What's wrong with Q?
I like old Q. I don't like emo new Q.
It's not emo.
Oh,
I can do more damage in my pajamas with a cup of Earl Grey than you can do in a week.
Do shut up, Bond.
Yeah, I want...
Yes!
That's a movie that doesn't have a lot of sequels.
What?
James Bond.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dr. No.
I want...
Nurse Yet. No, that's stupid.
Nurse Yes. That's the porn parody.
Yeah, and they've done these a lot, but I'd like could we count reboots as sequels?
No.
I don't know.
No.
What do you mean no?
I said no.
If you are asking for a reboot, no. Okay. If you're asking, like, can I get a sequel to a reboot, that's probably okay.
You can do what they call soft reboots, which are basically sequels. and they only pick what they want to put. Like the new Halloween, the one that came out in 2018. It's a soft reboot, but it's technically a sequel to
The new Halloween, the movie that came out 8 years ago.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, not the original Halloween. They called it Halloween. Came out in 2018. It was a sequel, but it was also a reboot of the franchise.
All right. Well, this is a legit one. I'd like a sequel to Tintin.
I didn't see it.
Tintin?
It is an animated Steven Spielberg movie.
Steven Spielberg?
Spielberg.
Did he do that or did Zemeckis do it?
I think Steven Spielberg did it. But it was one of the best animated movies I've ever seen in a while.
Okay.
It's based...
Bless you.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Sorry. The trees are trying to kill me.
It's The Happening?
Yeah, but it is a great animated movie. Well animated. Story-wise is great. It's the base... And it just happens that the source material is just kind of really old.
Are you a fan of the IP?
I'm not a fan of the IP. I didn't even know about the IP. But the IP is from a series of French children's novels from the 50s or something like that. That are just like kind of like a Hardy Boys style series of where it's this character Tintin, his dog, and various companions, sort of indie style, like, oh, I'm in the area and so is here.
Do you know what the name of his dog is?
I can't remember what the name of the dog is.
Ren Tintin.
I don't think that's true.
That was so funny. That was so stupid.
Tintin.
Wait, okay, so this is a legitimate question. But Tintin and Rin Tintin are two different IPs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ren Tintin's an actual dog from a different... It's like a Lassie type thing, isn't it?
I think so.
You see, that's exactly the movie I thought he was talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a comic series and then a book series.
German Shepherd.
Ren Tintin is?
Rin Tintin.
Is he a fire dog? No, he'd be a cop dog.
A boy and his dog help establish law and order at Fort Apache.
No, Tintin was that
Yeah.
animation that looked like Beowulf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it was...
That's why I thought maybe Zemeckis did it. But maybe
Yeah, so it is a motion capture animated adventure film directed by Steven Spielberg,
There you go.
based on the classic Belgian comics by Hergig, combining elements from The
Snowy.
Secrets of the Unicorn,
Snowy.
Red Rackham's
His
Treasure,
name
and
of
The
his
Crab
dog.
with the Golden Claws, which are some storylines from the comics, is how the movie was made. And it was just a classic sort of animated indie style sort of adventure
Okay.
of like mysteries of old and whatnot, trying to find a sunken treasure ship and all this stuff. And it is just, I think, a great movie and whatnot, but it seems like they didn't do anything else, so I'd like to see more because there's so much more source material that they can use.
Well, I have good news for you.
Oh.
Don't fucking do this to me.
A sequel to the Adventures of Tintin does not have an official release date. However, it is officially in active development. Director Peter Jackson and writer Fran Walsh are actively working on a script. Jackson is taking the director's chair following the original agreement that Steven Spielberg would direct the first film and Jackson would handle the sequel.
I think Cody heard this news and then blacked it out.
No, I think Hollywood listens to our podcast because it seems like every one of our previously ons,
It is currently targeted for a late 2030 release.
like my No Nut
2030?
Yeah.
4 years, yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, 4 years.
Well,
Do you-
the
do you
last
have a-
one came out in 2011, so it's going to be 19 years
Do you have a
between
hot?
sequels.
Do you have a
Yeah.
hot date to get to, or what, man?
Yeah.
You can wait.
Jamie Bell, who played Tintin, and Andy Serkis, who played Captain Haddock, have confirmed they are standing by and eagerly waiting to reprise their roles.
Okay, so predicting the future. Yep. Fuck.
Yeah, so there's no sequel out for it yet, but good news that you're going to get your wish granted here in a few years.
I feel happy now.
He's going to forget about it
Oh, for sure.
until he listens to this podcast.
Yeah. Mark your calendars, guys, in 4 years when we rehash these Rank Me Off episodes.
We will have another memory card by then, probably.
Hopefully.
Are you up?
I don't care. I'll go.
No, I mean, are you up?
A little bit.
DT.
Like half a chub. Okay. In no particular order.
Okay.
Starting with 3.
Okay.
The Phantom.
See, that's
Billy
why
Zane.
that's why I didn't put Phantom down because I knew you were going to.
I don't know a whole lot about the Phantom. The sequel I would like to see would be like a different version of the Phantom, like one of the like the one that sets up the Jungle Patrol, or just a not focused on the Kit Walker Phantom. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Has anyone seen it besides me and Adam?
I've seen it, but it's been
It's
like a decade at least.
I feel like that was set up where it could have had a big series, but I don't think like prequels weren't really big in the mid '90s, were they?
When Billy Zane signed on, he signed on to do it. I mean, they always do it, but they signed on to do a 3-picture deal, and the first film flopped, so that went right out the window.
I mean, I liked the movie, but the purple skin-tight spandex is a hard sell for an action movie. I think they needed to lean into that. Like, they needed to, like kind of like they would do if they made it modern. They would have shown that purple spandex, and then he would have gotten a modernized suit after that, and I think that could have gone better.
I dug it.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't do like the striped underwear, which was comic accurate, but like they just went. They're like, we're doing it,
And then they did it.
yeah.
What's the other superhero movies came out around the same time as that?
The
Shadow.
Shadow and the Rocketeer.
Yeah.
And then, but what about other IPs?
Maybe the very first Spider-Man, but I think that was still significantly
that
later.
That was
Yeah.
2000s.
What
wasn't
about
it?
Batman?
Oh yeah, I guess the OG Batmans, but that would have been before.
Batman Returns maybe around the same time.
Well, Returns was like what, 92,
When did Phantom come out?
96.
Yeah, so that would have been more Batman and Robin are forever.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that would have been bad. Yeah. So yeah,
And I mean, really-
superheroes weren't really looking.
Really,
good.
the only superhero movies that were coming out were Batman.
Blade. When did Blade come out? 97.
Oh, the first Blade may have been coming out.
All these motherfuckers trying to ice skate uphill. So that was that one. I actually just saw this movie the other day, and I think it got a whole bunch of crap.
Megamind.
The Megamind 2. I think The Mummy needed to get a sequel. The Tom Cruise one.
Oh,
I know.
Which one is this?
The Tom Cruise one.
No, on your list.
It doesn't. The number 2.
Okay.
I know it was supposed to set up the whole dark universe type thing, but I really just think it was an okay movie. I mean, it deserved a chance to keep going. I mean, I think a lot of people compared it to the
Ridge. Well, not the Ridge, but
the Brendan Fraser Mummy movies. And I mean, it wasn't as good as that, but I mean, it still had the same elements where like scary shit was happening, and then you'd have like a random like bit of comedy, and then go back to scary shit. And I think that version of the Mummy was way scarier. I mean, she does like the Grudge type crawling around on like all fours. Like that was scarier than the other stuff going on in the Brendan Fraser Mummy.
No, I think that's fair because that movie wasn't that bad. I mean, granted, you're right. It's not as good as the Brendan Fraser one. And I think that's part of the problem is that if you're going to advertise this as a reboot of the franchise, you got to make it better.
Yeah.
Or at least, go that direction. But I think it was fine. And I was frankly, I was in for the Dark Universe. Like, I watched The Mummy. I watched Dracula Untold. I was ready for this universe to come together.
I think the problem was they went in like just full force, being like, "Yep, we're doing it. We're gonna do the Dark Universe.
We're doing Marvel, but
Yeah.
we're not gonna take the time to build like Marvel did. We're just gonna
Exactly.
You see, I almost think the opposite. I think they moved too slowly. Because unless you knew the Dark Universe was being a thing, The Mummy and Dracula have no connection. So I almost think they needed to do a little bit more to make those two connect. And maybe make Dracula Untold the third movie in the series rather than I don't remember if it was the first or the second.
I think it was supposed to be the first, and then The Mummy was 2, because the
Dracula Untold came out.
Yeah.
And then Mummy came out, and then they were gonna do Bride,
yeah,
and then
and
Mummy
then the
failed.
Invisible Man.
But see, they fucked up because the Invisible Man is still they're like, yeah, the Invisible Man's still part of the Dark Universe. The Dark Universe lives. Well, Dracula Untold was a period piece. The Mummy, while it does take place in modern time, it's all basically old, taking old stuff into the present time. Whereas the Invisible Man was high tech technology. Like there was
it wasn't a
You're talking
supernatural element.
You're talking about the newer one that came out?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was any sort of connection to the
I
Dark
didn't
Universe.
I didn't think that was connected either.
Yeah, because that's the one with like the nanocell suit or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the camera suit, yeah. And all he does is just stalks his ex-wife
Yeah.
and annoys her. Yeah.
But I mean, I thought it was a really good movie. Like everything I'd heard about it, it was like, this is the worst movie ever. And
Yeah, it was not that bad.
Let's be honest. I don't care how good your moral compass is. How quickly and how much of a perv would you be if... I'm not talking like assaulting people, but how much of a perv would you be if you had an invisible suit?
Oh, a ton.
I think none.
Let's be honest. All of our moral compasses would go south pretty quick.
My feeling on this matter is a lot of this perviness came from a time when there was not access to anything to outlet that source. And nowadays when you could click and I have access to any kink or anything you want
Not
in the
Missouri.
world, you know what I mean? When you have access to almost every single kink you can imagine, the ones that will need are just for those subsets that is absolutely not allowed.
Okay.
I think it is, me personally, I'm like, no, I can get that at home without having to fucking walk out of my house.
I think I would wrap myself up in this nano suit, except for my dick, and then film it so there's just like a dick floating through the air.
The world of ghost porn would change significantly.
Yeah. Is that your
we'd
kink?
have to zoom in.
You son of a bitch. Okay, what's your number 5?
Number 5, Tomb Raider.
They've had
Not
sequels.
the Laura Croft one, or not the Laura Croft one, not the Angelina Jolie one, the one that came out in
There's 2 of
18.
them. Oh, you want a sequel to that one?
That one.
Okay.
There was a Laura Croft movie that came out that didn't have Angelina Jolie?
Yeah. It's the one. It's the game based off the games. Where she gets stabbed in the neck with the tree that down the. You have to float through the.
She gets stabbed in the.
Oh, I thought it was she gets in the neck.
It wasn't really. It wasn't super I've never played any of the Tomb Raider games. I know in the first 2 Tomb Raider movies, it's like supernatural elements. This one is not so much a super. No, there's no supernatural elements.
Yeah,
in
it's
it.
made to look supernatural. But
Yeah.
it's all science. It's got Walton Goggins in it.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know this came out. I'm gonna
It
check
was
it out.
like I said. It was a paint by numbers movies.
Alicia Vikander is Laura. Laura.
Like it sets up a huge universe and sets up the next mystery that's going on and where she's gonna go from there. And I think it was just another movie that people didn't give a chance. It didn't clearly make the billions of dollars or whatever they wanted it to make.
That
Like,
poster look familiar? No.
It's set
Kind of, but
It was
all right.
much more of a video game movie. I mean, it explains why this movie didn't get a sequel. But
It's on
then
HBO Max.
then Uncharted got
That's another movie I haven't seen yet.
it. You don't need to.
Really,
you
that
don't-
bad? Not
it
even Tom Holland could save it.
No, it was not a very good.
not even Tom.
It was not a very good Uncharted movie.
Fair enough.
But yeah, like I said, I think it was a good movie that deserved more than what it got. What numbers do I got left?
1 and 4.
1. This will probably be one of Adam's that I've stolen. Constantine, the Keanu Reeves version.
That one is getting a sequel though. That's
Is
why
it?
That's why I didn't pick it.
Is it?
That's what they said.
They've been saying he's going to be getting a sequel in forever.
But-
That's fair. He has been talking about it a lot.
I thought Francis Lawrence. Maybe. Anyway, continue.
No, I mean I think Constantine, that version of Constantine is great. It's the first version I ever saw. I mean I love Matt Ryan as Constantine, but
Yes, officially in development. Around the original director Francis Lawrence with Akiva Goldsman writing the script. It'll be a standalone Elseworlds project from the main DC universe, and it's set to release in 2027 or 2028.
Cool.
Well, let's see if it actually comes through.
Well, I
Yeah,
hope
hopefully.
the merger with Paramount and WB don't fuck it up.
Oh, you know it's gonna.
I don't know what storyline they would do. Hopefully not the storyline that everyone does. with
Yeah,
Constantine.
I want to. So, Original Sins is Constantine's version of like Dark Knight Returns or whatever a typical, or like the Original Sins is like the Constantine's version of the Dark Phoenix saga that everyone always fucking does. I would like do like just like a small one of Constantine's smaller, just like
I like mainly because I like the story where like something happens and he's going to hell, and so he sells his soul to 3 different lords of hell.
that's part of that's. Oh well, is that before or after? Okay, that may not be part of the Original Sins one.
But like I liked how this Constantine was more the con man type
Yeah.
Constantine, which is what I want to see.
Yeah, when I first watched the Constantine movie, I had no idea it was connected to DC Comics.
Yeah.
I just watched it because it was a cool supernatural movie, and I loved it for a long time until, like, you can compare it to the original Constantine, and I'm like, oh, well, this is very much not like the comics, but it's good as its own.
Yeah.
So I think if you continue to release it as its own rather than trying to put it in the DC universe, it'll go really well. Because it was great. The first one was fine. It was super fun.
And then my last one, I already mentioned earlier, but The Rocketeer. I want to see.
You have such a hard on for this movie. I don't know
I
why.
love The Rocketeer. The Rocketeer is amazing. I like the 30s settings. I like it's the
You like the Nazis in it, just be honest.
yeah.
Oh.
I think it's not steampunk. It's called like I think it's called like atomic punk or something like that. I like that whole thing. I'd like to see character in the comic books. He's called the Black Phantom. He's literally the Rocketeer, but like it's an all matte black everything, and he's supposed to be the dark version of the Rocketeer. So I'd like to see like a build up to that, and I just think it deserves a sequel.
Okay.
Why are you hating on my list?
No, I just remember when
Because he's like, my list is going to destroy these guys.
No, my list sucks. No, when you were my subordinate, I would ask you to go do stuff, and then I'd come back to my office. You hadn't moved, and you were working on a 3D printed Rocketeer.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, can I have this old nurse call station button? I think I can use it as my. I'm like,
Yeah.
did you go look at that toilet? No.
Yeah, it didn't. The toilet didn't go anywhere, did it? It was still there.
Yeah.
All right, pretty solid list.
What do you got, bitch?
You want to go? Or you want me?
No, you can go.
Okay. All right.
Let's
It's fine.
ridicule
Not
this
like I was
list.
going to. It's fine.
No, go ahead.
No,
then.
no.
All right.
I
Let's
already
see
grabbed
what-
the pen. It's fine.
Let's see what you come up with.
Okay, so this movie was originally
Lame.
This movie originally had a sequel, and then it got canceled. And then they ended up making that movie under a different title that has nothing to do with this movie. But I would like to see a sequel to 7.
So stupid.
I can see that.
Like,
We're
what?
gonna call it 8.
Yeah.
Or a prequel, call it 6.
Where would you put
6?
Where,
7.
where would you put 8 in the title though? Like 7 is the V. Yeah, see, it's hard. The G. The G.
I know you do the H, but you have it on its side, and then you turn it as the title screen.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's
see,
solid.
Fuck you.
I like to see like what happens to Mills in prison. And oh shit, what is Morgan Freeman's character?
Ooh, it'd be like, we did the 7 last time, but all this has showed me that there's an 8th sin.
Which is
That'd be the whole point of the movie.
okay.
And then it's going to be like, throw me in prison with sin
Somerset.
number 8, bitch.
Somerset, yeah. Maybe Somerset. Maybe something happens to Mills and Somerset has to investigate it.
You find out Gwyneth Paltrow's alive.
yeah.
She survived.
Yeah. Somehow Paltrow's alive. No. Anyway, the movie that they ended up
Gwyneth
making
Paltrow.
is called Solace. If you want to see it,
Cyborg.
it's got Colin Farrell and Anthony Hopkins in it. That was the movie that was going to be 8. Number 4.
Solace.
Yeah, Solace. It's streaming for free on Prime, I think. Number 4 is Underwater.
Oh,
At the end of that movie,
Oh yeah.
at the end of the movie, they introduce
Cthulhu.
Thank you. And then Kristen Stewart just kind of drops a bomb, like detonates a bomb, and I'm like, that wouldn't fuck that dude up at all.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what would happen with that. But I guess that would just be a Godzilla style movie, maybe. I don't know.
No, I think that'd be fantastic because there's so much more to Cthulhu than what you saw in Underwater. So you could
Yeah,
start
oh, yeah.
exploring like the driving people mad, and then like what is always interesting to me is like the description of Cthulhu. Everyone takes as gospel, but the description of Cthulhu from the Call of Cthulhu is like the ravings of a madman trying to put words to something he cannot find words on.
Right.
So like you could play with that kind of like immortality where like everything looks undefined and like literally you could do some really cool lighting and shadow things with the creature.
Also, hasn't he become the poster boy for H.P. Lovecraft? But H.P. Lovecraft wrote like one short story, and then everyone else has kind of continued that character.
Yeah, Cthulhu definitely got way more popular because Call of Cthulhu was one of the best H.P. Lovecraft books or stories, and it just got really, really popular.
Yeah.
But so yeah, he does not get written about a whole lot, but a lot of the elder gods don't get written about too terribly much. So,
Because there's Cthulhu,
Azeroth,
Azathoth, Nyarlathotep,
the Yellow King,
the
yep.
King and Hastur.
King in
Hastur,
Yellow. There you go.
yep. Which actually Hastur was not even originally an H.P. Lovecraft.
Have you seen the first season of True Detective?
No,
The Yellow King Hastur's in that.
I thought the True Detective has supernatural stuff.
Watch the first season. Fuck the other three. I mean, if you like the first season, you want to continue. Yeah, watch the first season of True Detective with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
What episode does
I do like
Alexandra
Hastur.
Daddario get naked in?
Nyarlathotep.
Second.
Yeah, Nyarlathotep.
Second or third.
Well, then you've got like Dagon and
He's another one that's became kind of popular.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's that one. My number 3 is Fallen. Do you guys remember that with Denzel Washington?
Oh, yeah.
like there's like a demon that jumps from body to body and something. Yeah.
So do you guys remember how that movie ends?
No.
Okay, so Denzel Washington is narrating the whole movie the whole time, and he talks about the time he almost died. And then what you don't realize is it's Denzel narrating as he's possessed in the demon. So Denzel goes out into the woods because the demon can only stay outside of a body for 2 or 3 human breaths. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but he's like he can only stay outside of a host for 2 or 3 human breaths. So Denzel, as the human Denzel, tricks the person who's currently possessed, and they go off, and John Goodman's character go off into the woods, into a cabin, isolated cabin, miles and miles away from everybody, and then he purposely gets possessed by the demon, and he starts smoking a cigarette. But what the demon doesn't realize is Denzel has laced the cigarettes with a bunch of poison. And the whole time Denzel's narrating this movie, you think it's Denzel, but it's Denzel possessed as a demon. And then Denzel falls over and dies. And Denzel goes, "Oh yeah, you guys forgot I said this is the story of the time I almost died." And then you see a cat walk by, and he goes, "Yeah, I can possess more things than just humans." I would like to see the continuation of what happens with that cat. Does it?
Oh yeah, that would be a really interesting premise to build off of, for sure.
Good movie if you haven't seen it. I'm sorry if I spoiled the ending of it.
Yeah, ruined it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sorry.
No, I saw it. I don't remember the last time I've seen it, but I've seen it at least once.
Number 2 is Inception.
No, you've already used number 2.
Oh, did I?
Yep. Number 2 is Underwater.
Number 4. Oh, okay. Then whatever. No, it don't matter. Whatever. Inception. I think the idea of like doing shit in dreams is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Perv.
Well, I mean, do it. Do it. It.
Would we make more rules? Like, where do we go from there?
More. I don't know. I don't want to go because one of the main complaints for Inception was like these are dreams. They could literally do anything. But I like the idea of that these are professionals and they produce these dreams and they try to keep it as realistic as possible to trick whatever person they did. You know, the whole idea was to keep it realistic because you don't want the people knowing they're dreaming. So I don't know, more espionage shit or something.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Here's my honorable mention. Time Cop. I think because it's a time travel style. You can do whatever.
So Daniel doesn't even get to do his list. You get to just do honorable mentions.
I just had one. That was it.
You know, I have an honorable mention, but I was gonna save it to the end of the list.
Like we normally do.
But,
oh, motherfuckers. Okay, my number one is Face Off.
You already used number one.
Whatever number I have left, Face Off.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because you want to see Nicolas Cage go full fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I love Castor Troy.
Where he grabs that chick's ass as he's like fake singing.
Yeah,
no, like real singing.
Yeah, he goes. I just want to take his face off. He's like, no more drugs for that man. Like maybe Castor Troy survives, you know, and Sean Archer doesn't realize it, and Castor Troy goes off and like fucking kills. Who's his daughter? She's a famous actress now.
Oh.
I almost think that you don't bring Nick Cage back for it. But
I love Castor Troy though.
Well, yeah, he's cool. But I think what you almost want to do is like not like in real life anyway. You don't want to bring him back. I think the way that I would do that movie is that, John Travolta's character,
Sean Archer,
his character is starting to have like identity problems from being so deep undercover, so deep undercover that you took another man's face.
Yeah.
And then you bring John Castor back as like the phantom that's haunting him.
Oh, kind of like what they did within the Scream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Dominique Swain.
Is that the daughter? No, that ain't the daughter.
Jamie Archer.
Yeah.
Dominique Swain.
Oh, maybe not. I thought she was a famous actress. But anyway, I would love to see.
She's more famous than you, Dick.
Well, yeah, they don't take
Man's
much.
got a point.
I would love to see a sequel to that.
That would be cool.
So that's my list. Whatever order Daniel put it in.
The order you gave it to me.
Oh, okay. Good.
All right.
Castor Troy. Castor Troy. All right, sorry.
Oh, Thomas Jane is in that, by the way.
Yeah?
He's in the prison.
All right. So, my movie list, and again, no particular order other than the order that I thought them in. The first one is Fight Club.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you don't count the comic book as a sequel?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
No. Only because, like it usually when you start switching medias, the canon changes.
Okay.
So I know there's a Fight Club 2 comic. Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I guess I could have gone back and read it, but I did not hear a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, I was afraid to pick it up. Because I was like, I love Fight Club the movie, I love Fight Club the book, and then they say like this comic book like really fucks with the mythology, so I was afraid to pick it up.
Right.
So what's the Fight Club thing that you got to be aware of? Like, if somebody says Fight Club's my favorite movie, that you got to be. What's the discourse there?
That they're probably some form of anarchist or disestablishmentarianism.
Okay.
Fight Club's my favorite fucking movie.
Yeah, so the idea of Fight Club is you have like you have Edward Norton's character who is hallucinating Brad Pitt's character. It's kind of like a dissociative identity disorder ideal, and then like he ends up creating this club where people come and fight, and it turns into this anarchist rebellion where they start going out and like bombing buildings and shit. And the very end of the movie, he bombs like one of the major credit card companies.
Yeah.
And the idea behind it is that when this building goes and all the other buildings that his team plans to bomb, that all debt carried by the entire world is getting erased. So like they're destroying all the backup servers. Every digital piece that says you owe money gets erased. So at the end of the movie, they basically wipe out a significant portion of the ruling caste's digital money, because so much of the ruling caste money is built through debt. Like Elon Musk, for example, does not have $1 trillion in his bank account.
Right.
He has about $99 billion $999 billion in debt that is owed to him And so, like, you have all of this money and all this debt that gets erased. So, the sequel that I would want is not, like, redo Fight Club. But what I want to see is the world after that. Because they end the point on such a world-shaking, altering perspective that the world on the other side of the credits is so fucking interesting, and I want to explore and see what happens and what their vision of society is now.
How would you bring Tyler Durden back?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't bring someone else hallucinates? Or no?
To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't even do the hallucination thing.
Okay.
To me, the whole, like, Edward
You
Norton,
just explore
Tyler,
the world, like not use those characters necessarily.
yeah, I think
So call it book club?
maybe.
Huh?
I mean, so I think, like, if you're going to bring back any of the characters, you may bring back Edward Norton, because I don't remember if he's in the building when it blows up or not.
Yeah, him
Well,
and
doesn't he shoot himself in the head?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
survives. Him and Marla Singer are watching.
That's one of the
Yeah.
best ending shots.
They're watching.
ever.
They're watching the buildings go down
Right, yeah, because...
as pixies kick in.
Yeah, because Edward Norton's character dies, but Tyler Durden, which is Brad Pitt's character, is possessing him, and that identity survives.
No,
So-
Edward Norton survives.
Does his character survive?
Tyler Durden falls over and dies.
Oh, okay.
Tyler Durden is Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I got those two mixed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so one of the identities is dead. So I think you could, if you're going to do something like that, then maybe you have him come in as a reference, and maybe your new main characters come in and talk to them. But I think what you have is, even though you have all of this debt that gets erased, you don't disrupt the establishment enough to do what Durden is trying to get done. So I think what you follow is this other set of anarchist and disestablishmentarianisms that build off of the original core group. And at some point they go to Tyler Durden for advice on whatever major infrastructure they are trying to disrupt.
In reality, though, they don't keep it all in. They don't keep all the servers in one location.
No, that's why they bomb multiple buildings.
That's why. That's why the thing on Wall Street in Dark Knight Rises wouldn't work either.
No, like the Fight Club.
Other than that movie's completely realistic.
Yeah, the idea of, like, what they say in Fight Club, you just have to believe it because they say it's true. And like in real life, when you reply it doesn't work. But, like, they say it's true, so it must be true. Because of further context of the
only
movie.
thing in that movie that really pissed me off is when they took the magnet and was degaussing all the fucking VHS tapes. I'm like, fuck, I love going to Blockbuster, dude. If that happened at my Blockbuster, I'd be fucking pissed.
Right? Or I do get a laugh out of the part where they, like, splice in the 1 second of porn in a children's movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
Cody does not like that part.
I didn't know that was in that movie.
Oh, yeah, have you
Yeah.
seen Fight Club?
I've never seen Fight Club.
Dude,
Oh,
watch
you
it at
should.
least once.
Yeah, it's really good.
Well, I keep hearing stuff like, hey, if you like Fight Club for this reason, you're a terrible person.
If
I
you
mean,
are...
you can like the movie and not.
Yeah, it's like the people who, like, if you idolize Tyler Durden as, like, your own personal hero, yes, you're probably not a good person.
Yeah, Tyler is not. But the point, the movie isn't advocating for, like, look at this guy. The point is, like, this guy's kind of fucking off his rocker, man.
Yeah. And, like, it is, like, a disestablishmentarianism, but, like, the message is not literal. The message is think and live critically. You know, question the things that you've been told not to question.
You're not your fucking khakis.
Exactly.
I also like it outside the bar. He's like, I want you to punch me as hard as you can. And he fucking hits him in the ear.
Punch me in the ear.
He punched me in the ear! What the
Well, I did hear about that. Wasn't that he wasn't actually supposed to touch him? It was supposed to be a fake punch, but he hit him
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah, on accident.
Now the question is, do I give you the ass or the crotch? It's when he's in the plane and he has to get out of the seat.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's a question of etiquette. Do I give you the ass or the crotch?
That's right. That's right. Yep.
Crotch always.
So anyway, that was our Fight Club podcast.
Yeah.
All right, so my next one is Rock and Rolla.
Oh, yeah.
They even set that up at the end, too.
Yeah. And Rock and Rolla is like a British gangster movie. It has Gerard Butler in it. And
Idris Elba. Mark Strong.
Yeah, just a fantastic movie about this gang
Is that the sped up sex scene? I thought there was a sex scene where like they sped it up really fast.
No, not that, but they did imply that Gerard Butler allowed one of his partners to fuck him before he went to prison.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, that was Tom Hardy's character. Fucking Tom Hardy's in that movie too.
Yeah, the movie is absolutely fantastic. But it's about a bunch of British gangsters, and they're after this guy who is like the son of another British gangster, and he's just this drug-addled fuck-up anarchist.
Yeah.
And they're trying to, like, they're like gentlemen burglars and gentlemen thugs, and he's like the new punk thug, and it's just a really cool contrast, and the movie is like hilarious and interesting and fun and builds a cool world and a bunch of cool characters, and like they set it up for a sequel at the end. I think they even say we'll see you again in Rock and Roller 2.
Yeah.
The Wild Bunch will return in the real Rock and Roller.
Yeah, and I'm so mad it never got made. I loved that movie so much.
Dude, when I first watched that, I seriously started getting bummed out when the two Russians came in and Gerard's listened to his music and they pull the... Like, I fucking thought he was going to die.
Yeah.
And then Idris Elba opens the door and, like, the Russians are in his underwear and he's like, am I interrupting something or whatever? And Gerard's like, get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, no, that is a great... I would love to... That was like the last time Guy Ritchie made that type of movie really good. Like, he doesn't make that type of movie anymore. That was a good one.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And it sets up, again, an interesting group, interesting world that they just need to have more of. My third movie is what I probably would consider, and what I think a vast majority of people consider, the first good video game movie, World of Warcraft.
Oh.
So I would love to see a World of Warcraft movie sequel. The original one was really good and tells the story of World of Warcraft Reign of Chaos, or at least an adaptation of Reign of Chaos. So they're actually, the World of Warcraft movie tells the story 2 game entries before World of Warcraft actually starts. So I think you have that space to do like Frozen Throne, and then you could actually start getting into World of Warcraft content. And Frozen Throne was my favorite of that entry. It was just the story was fantastic. The characters were good. You introduce a lot of those things, and like the animation was fantastic. And just like I said, the very first good video game movie, and probably honestly, if you stood next to it, probably one of the best video game movies ever made is World of Warcraft, and then never got a sequel because World of Warcraft got some negative stigma attached to it.
Yeah, it makes you question in what world we live in where we're going to have the Minecraft movie 2 and 3 before we get another World of Warcraft movie.
Yeah. That's a shame.
But does World of Warcraft have chicken jockeys?
They got chickens.
But do they have jockeys?
They got jockeys. You can race stuff.
Actually, I don't know if they have chickens in Warcraft.
They got to. Come on.
He said it with such conviction, and now he's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Because
You're too lazy to even type it.
The orcs,
Oh my God.
The orcs have
Yeah, there's
pig
a chicken
farms.
pet in Warcraft.
Okay. Well, chicken pet in World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken petting, that's my kink on Pornhub.com. Chicken petting.
You live
That's
in Missouri,
exactly
you
what
can't
I
get on
searched.
Pornhub.
I gave them my social security number and PIN number and legal ID.
Mm.
My bank
Alright.
account keeps going to zero for some reason.
All right, so my next one is V for Vendetta.
Did they ever do that in the comics?
No.
It's,
No, even the comics never got a
they
sequel.
never touched it. Okay.
Yeah, so at the end of V for Vendetta, the premise of V for Vendetta is you have a totalitarian government, and it is like thought police and content police, and it all happens in England because of some disease that had happened, and they went super lockdown. And you have an anarchist rebellion. I'm just noticing a fucking trend in my movies. But you have an anarchist
He's the example of why people say
Yeah.
you shouldn't have
Okay.
fight.
you have an anarchist rebellious person named V who was maybe a superhero, maybe just fucking really well trained, who was tortured by this agent, the government, and he ends up like like rocking the establishment by going after and hunting and killing some of the people in the government that were controlling all of that. And it ends with him dying, but blowing up the Parliament building in the movie. In the comics, it's a different building. I think it's the Parliament building's at the beginning of the comic, but I can't remember which building it is in the second one. Doesn't matter.
It's the White House.
No, it's someplace. It's an important building in Britain, or in London. But anyway, it ends with the explosion, and you have again this totalitarian established government that has been rocked to its core and disestablished. Because then you also have like the anonymous mask V's that come out near the end that show a solidarity with Z's plan. And you have Evie, who could easily pick up the mask and continue the crusade. Like, the crusade's not done. It's just now starting. So at the end of V for Vendetta, you again created an incredibly interesting world with a cool premise that still has stories to tell, and I want to hear those stories. There's more to know there, because like you can speculate what happens, which is Evie picks up the mask, uses the training that V has been giving her the entire movie, and starts leading the rebellion. And I think there's space there that you can make that really interesting to see what happens, because rebellions don't always end in success, and you have an established government who has now been rocked, so who knows
what rebellions always do?
Built on hope.
Rebel.
They rebel.
Yeah, well, okay.
But
Didn't even say that line in the movie.
I know. In V for Vendetta, if you really like, if you are like a hardcore nerd for movies and want to learn how to write, there's a scene at the end when one of the hand members, the cop, the good cop, goes, and you've got V sitting down, and he's basically recapping the whole story, and that is a culmination of perfect editing, perfect story writing, perfect acting, when basically he tells the conspiracy, he tells the audience, just for people who maybe weren't paying attention or they don't get it, but it doesn't feel like an exposition dump. It is just like a prime example of directing, writing, acting, everything just culminating in like the best way to do it. It's like here, in case you weren't paying attention or you're not smart enough to figure it out, here's what actually happened, but it doesn't really feel you know what scene I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what scene you're talking
that to me is like a great example of just professionals being really good at their job.
Yeah, for sure. That was a fantastic scene. And then my final one is I would like a sequel to the best comedy ever made, Clue.
Oh.
Because Clue is the...
Have you seen it yet? You still haven't seen it, have you?
What is wrong with you?
Did you
I
break?
had shit going on.
Did you break your arm? What are you holding it weird for?
It is a weird arm.
Why are your pants off?
Yes, all the better to
You could see it on his face. He's like, not gonna say it, not gonna say it, not gonna say it. All right, I'm gonna say it.
Fuck it, let's go for it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My life's been a little hectic lately, so
No, I won't hold it against you.
I will.
I'm about to be in a place where everything is mine. Everything is mine. I can walk around naked if I want to.
Do you own the building?
I don't own the building.
So then
yet.
it's not. So then everything's not yours.
Do you still do the carpet?
I don't have carpet.
You don't?
Do you have a floor?
Well, now we know that Cody shaves.
Like
All right.
a hairless cat down there.
Would you
Wrinkly?
No, just with that weird cat. You're like, oh, it's a hairless cat, but it's
Do
like,
you
oh,
call
this
it-
is my hairless cat. But then it's one of those cats that's got a little bit of hair. Like, that's not hairless.
Do you
It's
call it
just
Mr.
very
Bigglesworth?
sparse. So what?
You call it Mr. Bigglesworth?
No, Mr. Migglesworth.
So going back to, would you pick?
How did you both miss Mr. Dicklesworth?
Mr. Bigglesworth is from Austin Powers.
Yeah, all right.
Would you pick one of the endings and make it canon and go with it, or would you just do?
No,
all different new characters.
yeah, whole new. And I think you'd have to do like again, it's Clue 2 in premise. So like you have the same idea where you have, okay, someone's being blackmailed and they're calling you all here for a reason, and like a whole new Miss Scarlet and all of that, and you have to get someone with that same manic chaos energy that Tim Curry can bring.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to ask. Shoot from the hip. Who could you get who could be an erudite, well-spoken butler?
Thomas Lennon.
Oh.
Who's Thomas Lennon?
The dude from Reno 911 that wears like the real short shorts. He's been in a bunch of other things.
But that's what most people know him for.
I don't know who that is.
Let's see. Keep talking.
Yeah,
He
but
does a couple OJ sketches.
you know who might be a really good choice for Tim Curry's character? Colin Jost. Or Jost?
Colin Jost, yeah.
Yeah, Jost.
Would he have?
Ooh.
But would he have that like hooked up on crystal meth type energy at the end of the movie though?
Oh, he might be a good one too. I don't know. And Colin Jost is so like relaxed and well back and well spoken every time I've seen him. I don't know if he has that manic energy.
He would
but I
definitely fit one of the characters in Clue, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. If he's not Mr. Body / the butler,
Yeah.
he's like Professor Plum or something.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not Professor Plum. He's not quite as nerdy
Was
as
it-
Professor
A
Plum.
pair of
but-
glasses on.
well, yeah,
Was it Mr. Green who ended up being the
the FBI agent.
Yeah, he would be a good Mr.
Yeah, oh
Green.
yeah, he'd be great as Mr. Green. Yeah. But I think he would be my, just if I was firing from the hip, I think he would be my first person to be like, can you do manic energy? And
Sydney Sweeney as the maid.
yes,
Man,
as Yvette.
do not look into what happened to that maid.
yeah.
She had a horrible life.
Yeah.
That's a real shame. But anyway, so like the I think you just retell the story, not like the exact same story, but the same premise. You know, you get a whole bunch of people together, someone's being blackmailed.
Do you set it in a different era?
Oh, I think
Because theirs was like 50s, 40s and 50s.
Yeah, I think I would modernize it. Just do a modern day one, because like some of your modern Clue games have some cool premises, like you're off like at a beach resort or something like that, you know. So I think you could modernize it, and then you just have, the only problem you would have is what do you do with the cell phones? So you would have
this
that.
This is a cell phone free area, so we're gonna have you check them in until you leave.
Exactly.
EMP device.
Yeah, here your device, put it in a lockbox, and then you could do cool shit with like someone stole the devices instead of stealing the weapons.
Oh, you know what would be good for Tim Curry's character? It's too bad he died recently. Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, so moving on.
Yeah, and I think you could have some cool cameos too, because like Tim Curry could come back and do some voiceover work in like like a tape narration or something. It's just some little respect there, or like you could have him like in a painting somewhere, and he's supposed to be Mr. Body, but he isn't. You know,
He's
got
nobody.
Yeah, but
Tyler's trying not to laugh.
yeah. Anyway, so I would love a sequel to my favorite comedy and the best comedy ever made.
Okay.
That Cody has not seen.
Which is a real shame, because I think you would like it, because it is incredibly funny.
I by no means, like, it's on YouTube. I'll watch it today.
You should. It's fantastic. And frankly, you would probably like Rock and Rolla as well.
Well, I do like Guy Ritchie films. It's like when it's like, because I do like the British gangster ideal. I just don't like it when it's imposed in Robin Hood times.
No,
I don't like Guy Ritchie Robin Hood movies.
You don't like Guy Ritchie's King Arthur?
No.
Yeah, it's like 2000s or so.
It's okay. No one else liked Guy Ritchie's King Arthur either.
No. I know what the movie is.
No, I'm saying you said if it was on YouTube, it is for free.
Yeah, that's why I know it's on YouTube, because
Yeah.
I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's fantastic.
Now watch it.
We'll
wait.
We'll wait.
You give the commentary the entire time.
Yep. You say that like it's not shit we have done in the past.
Oh,
My favorite one is still where we did the commentary on the tower and found out we got the censored version, so we stopped in the middle of the commentary to find the uncensored
And
version.
we even gave the time. Okay, so everyone, here's the time code for
My honorable mention: Superman Returns.
Oh, fair. All right.
Isn't that a sequel to the Donner films?
This is a sequel to number 2, but it didn't get a sequel.
Wait,
prompt was
Superman Returns is a sequel to 2, but what about 3 and 4?
they ignored 3 and 4.
So they just wrote off 3 and 4?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, it's a hallmark of a good franchise when, like, the sequel writes off 2 of the other movies that you've written.
Well, that's what's in vogue now. A lot of these soft reboots just randomly, like I said, the Halloween movies is a sequel to the original Halloween movies, but they're like everything else past 1 didn't happen.
That's interesting. I didn't know you read Vogue.
Yeah. No, the band.
Well, I mean, look at him. Doesn't look like he reads Vogue.
I actually do like In Vogue. Are they What a Man? No, that's Salt and Pepper. In Vogue. Keep talking. I know I like In Vogue.
All right. So moving on. So we have our list of 20 movies we'd like to see a sequel to. Starting with Cody's, we have Castaway, Edward Scissorhands, Megamind, Last Action Hero, Tintin, Mine, Fight Club, Rock and Rolla, World of Warcraft, V for Vendetta, Clue, Tyler, Constantine, The Mummy, The Phantom, The Rocketeer, The Tomb Raider.
Free Your Mind. Yeah, that's what it was.
And then Adam, Seven, Underwater, Fallen, Inception, and Face Off.
I would like to see, out of all those, the first one that popped into my head, I'd like to see a sequel to Underwater.
I would agree with that. I think Underwater creates a really interesting world to explore, and you could do some really cool horror stuff. And there's a surprisingly lack of H.P. Lovecraftian movies.
Yeah.
So I would love to see that genre explored more.
I wouldn't put it like near the top of the list, but I think it was.
Yeah, I think it's
I think it's
probably
up there.
like a solid 3,
Yeah, 4.
No, isn't it
I'd say
more-
4.
More like a 4 or a 5.
4.
I'd
I
say
think
I'd say
4
it's
below.
Okay. 4.
4.
4.
We're all thinking it. I'm gonna say it. Clue is number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could make,
Okay, I haven't seen the movie, so yeah, Clue's
if
number
you
1.
could capture
Your vote
that,
don't count.
I mean, assuming that you could capture what made the original great, I think a sequel to Clue would be amazing.
Okay.
Clue 2. Next hint.
Yeah, something like that. And I think there's a world for it because like the Knives Out movies have been all fantastic. All 3 of the Knives Out movies have been absolutely fantastic. I loved them.
Haven't seen those either.
You should. They're great.
They're not on YouTube though.
Netflix, I think, has. But Netflix or Prime have them. But another one that, and I hate to give Adam his flowers because you know how I hate to rep Adam, but The Fallen, like when he described the ending to The Fallen and like the build up and the premise, I think The Fallen has a lot of really. God, excuse me.
Do you have a Shaq gummy?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't have one either.
It just has some really interesting and like cool stuff you could do with the Fallen sequel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was up on there, but
What do we think? 3 or 5?
5.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna- that's
Fall into 5.
5? Okay.
he's falling underwater.
Ah!
God, you.
No, that one hurt, yeah.
that one hurt.
Okay, so we've got 2 and 3 left.
Okay.
Movies we have to pick from: Castaway, Edward Scissorhands, Megamind, Last Action Hero, Tintin, Fight Club, Rock and Rolla, World of Warcraft, V for Vendetta, Constantine, The Mummy, The Phantom, The Rocketeer, Tomb Raider, 7, Inception, and Face Off.
I would like to see Last Action Hero because there's so many styles and genres of movies have come and gone since that last movie. I think that would be really kind of like an insider, almost like a scary movie style for the
Yeah,
act-
like kind of like maybe action. He's actioning hero through the ages of action movies, and that'd be the plot of this one because it was like the drop. Like, well, this is the real world, and this is the action, but him going through until he got to the point like, am I in the real world? Nope, I'm still in a movie, and he can't tell the difference now.
because we've got the late 90s, early 2000s where everyone was a martial artist like Neo from the Matrix. Everyone was doing that type of long fluid style martial arts. You got the John Wick style tactical shooting that everyone's doing. You've got the superhero movies. You've got the well, I don't know if we're still in it, but like the Bourne Supremacy, Batman Begins. Everyone knows Cobb McGraw type fighting.
That would be a really interesting to see the Last Action Hero in like a superhero movie, to see how he would react and how he thought about how things worked and shit like that. And like, I think the only challenge you have with the Last Action Hero sequel is how do you not turn it into Expendables?
Yes,
Because you would need to make sure you're staying away from Expendables. But I think you could do. I think there's space for it. I think you could definitely do something cool with that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about Expendables. Yeah.
So, what do we think? Last Action Hero at 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
One more.
Who did we decide was going to be the hero? Who did you?
Carl Urban.
Oh yeah, that's right, Carl.
Yeah, and he's hot right now. So.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he's always been hot, sir.
I don't know. He was kind
especially
of a
with a
bit
beard.
player in Thor: Love and Thunder, not Thor Ragnarok.
He was still sexy.
Yeah, he was sexy, but he was just sort of like, "This is my stuff." That was it.
Yeah.
Is that your Carl Urban impersonation?
This
You
is
know,
my stuff.
not fantastic as Johnny Cage. Like, I love Carl Urban. Not a fantastic Cage.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't really like that Baraka had a man crush on him. That was weird.
Hey, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Brock wants to fuck Johnny Cage.
Well, who doesn't?
Fair. What? Sonya Blade.
yeah, good point.
Okay, one more.
I was.
Wait, what? Oh, one was Clue. That's right.
Yep, we got number 2 left available.
I was kind of thinking Inception,
Inception.
like because that movie visually was just amazing. Just to see more shit like that would be cool.
Would you have the same cast? Or would you do like a different...
Well, I think Dom wouldn't be in it, or Cobb, sorry. Dom is Fast and Furious. Cobb wouldn't be in it because his whole point was to get back to his kids. So it would break the story of he finally got back to his kids and he's like, fuck it, I'm going back to work now. I've had 2 days with my kids. They're driving me nuts. Let's go back to work. Joseph Gordon-Levitt would be cool. Could you have whatever he goes by now?
Elliot Page?
No, he goes by something else now. Or is his name Elliot Page now?
Yes, Elliot Page.
Yeah, formerly known as Ellen Page.
Ellen Page.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
'cause
Used to be Ellen Page, but now
it's
he's Elliot Page, yep.
So you'd have to somehow in the story, because it wouldn't... Well, I mean, I guess because in the dream, he could now be that person. Because in the Matrix Switch, the twins that died in the first one, they were supposed to be transsexual characters. That's why the name was Switch. That's why the blonde short-haired girl's name was Switch, because it was supposed to be a guy in the real world and that blonde-haired character in the Matrix because he was the Switch.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I guess that would work. And of course, Tom Hardy would be fucking. I'm all for Tom Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wouldn't want Michael Caine because he would be spending time with the kids. So I guess everyone but Cobb and.
Well, that's the thing too. You could also go full 360, and this is part of that was, hey, we're here to teach you how to defend yourself against this technology. That was a subpoint. What if it's just another crew of people doing another job and seeing their different approach to it?
Well, yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
Well, so the ending of Inception, they kind of leave it up to a question on whether they got back to the real world or not, right?
Well, at least Cobb.
Yeah, because the top topples a little bit, but then it writes itself back off, and then the movie cuts off. So,
right.
Yeah. So
what if the sequel is like picking up directly off of that, and he's lost in the dreams,
and the fucking top's still going?
Yeah, and he's trying to find his way out. So the team is now like, oh shit, he didn't get out, but we're all out, and then they go back in to try and save him.
Yeah.
Or just leave him.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, because it's Leonardo DiCaprio, right? He doesn't do sequels.
He was in Critters 3.
Yeah, that is... He doesn't do sequels of his own movies.
Oh.
The Titanic 2, where you find out that Jack's a time traveler.
You find out, yes, I ate Gilbert Grape.
What?
One time in college, it doesn't count.
Or what if to be really sad? To be really sad, he's stuck in the dream, but then they deliver the news like his kids were in a car accident and died, So,
Jesus.
so he's just like, I'm just gonna fucking stay here then. Not too sad.
Yeah, there's potential there.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, our final top 5 list of movies that we wish had a sequel but don't. Number 1, the best comedy ever made, Clue. Number 2, Inception. Number 3, The Last Action Hero. 4, Underwater. And 5, The Fallen. All
Cody
right.
has like no energy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not tired. I'm just like, I think I'm just really relaxed.
Well, that's good. You've got a lot of stress off your plate now.
Yeah. Just,
And in memoriam of Cody's stress, a brief moment of silence.
I gotta take that off,
Yeah.
otherwise that's gonna get a lot of use.
That's a fantastic one. I love
I
that.
think it
All
should
right.
get a lot of use. I like it.
That's fun. All right. So you've been listening to Rank Me Off, a Damage Control podcasting production, an award-winning podcast. Please check out new episodes every Monday on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud, and then check out our social medias on Instagram and Facebook.
Look at Clue on YouTube.
Yes, you can find Clue on YouTube. So thank you so much for listening, gentle listeners.
I'm good.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Adam, push the button.